I would say that that particular part of my life, once I started doing the Ouija board, once I found like that sense of like new purpose, because that's what it gave me. Like it gave me like a sense of purpose for a season. Because like I said, I had lived my entire life without purpose, without meaning. And this thing was finally starting to give me somewhat of like a purpose and a meaning because I was connecting with the divine. But it was at that point in time when I started communing with demons, because that's what they are. They masqueraded as dead people, dead spirits of former people who used to live on the earth. Uh, I would ask them questions like, what happened? Like, how did you die? Because they were masquerading as somebody from like the 1970s or the 1960s. Like, I mean, one guy, it was a demon, but he like proclaimed to be somebody who died of a heroin overdose in the 1970s. So I thought that it was just really cool that I can talk to like deceased people and I can learn from their mistakes and I can connect with them. It was like it invigorating. But once I started to do that, my life spiraled times 10. My life got 100 times worse in every single regard. I remember I would do the Ouija board, and then as I was driving home, so I lived about 10 to 15 minutes east of where I would do the Ouija board. My friend lived, I mean, relatively close. I remember I was driving home and I felt like this really intense presence within the vehicle, like almost somebody was in the back seat or something. I'm like, dude, is there like somebody in like the back seat? Like I felt it. It was like a physical presence. And I looked around to my left and to my right. There's nobody there. And then I looked behind and I could see a full-on human face, but it wasn't like a normal human face. It was like a disfigured, almost like a what would you call it? Ethereal face, like a see-through kind of face, like almost uh, man, it's hard to describe what I saw, but it looked like a human, but it wasn't a human. It was see-through. And as soon as I made eye contact with it, it disappeared. And then I went home, and I really struggled with pornography when I was a non-believer. I remember I got on the computer to watch pornography, and I felt like that really intense spirit again. I think it was that same night. I felt like that really intense presence, like somebody was watching me. And I look to the left, and as I look to the left, I see that same face staring right at me, and then it shut down into the floor and disappeared.